15-8, 15-9. I think they'll take that because I think they're struggling a little bit at the moment.
I think they'd settle for that as well, really, because they've been froze out really first few frames, the first few racks. So I think that's probably the best they can hope for now.
Well, this is the first clear-cut opportunity that Darren and Imran have had off Karl and Chris's break. So we're joined by the lovely Shirley Ang in the commentary box.
Yeah, hello again. I'm stuffed.
That's not the response I was kind of looking for, but fair enough. Appreciate your honesty. Should we try that again? I'm joined in the commentary box by the lovely Shirley Ang. How are you, my dear?
I am fine.
Wonderful. Glad to have you here.
Notice it's gone a bit jokery around here. Me and Lynette were doing
need
really well.
Does it need to get a bit serious?
Yeah, it's like it's a match for serious money.
It is.
No,
£10,000.
you can't make it too serious, but you can have fun.
Well, I don't know how serious you want to be for 10 grand.
I don't have to be because I'm not getting 10 grand.
It's a lot of money then.
I know. I wish I had it. I'd go on holiday. Pays for my holiday in Vegas. I'm getting blamed for not receiving text messages anymore, so people please text Pete because he's feeling lonely.
People accusing you of doing things that you haven't done.
Like
Welcome
what?
to my world, mate. I get into trouble all the time.
I'm a good girl. Come again. No, come again. That sounded like come sing, not come again. I know. Whatever. How's the match been going?
So I think in this little session here, Darren and Imran, I just feel they're struggling a little bit. Karl and Chris seem to have the momentum. There's certainly a lot more banter between them as a team, but I think that's probably they're like that as people anyway. I think Darren and Imran have struggled a little bit. They haven't really got the break going, but I think their safety is a little tighter than Karl and Chris's. So in fairness, I think if it's early days yet, but I think given the head start, if they can come out 8-9s here, I think they'll take that.
Okay, because
Karl and Chris have played better in this session.
When I left, the score was 10-1, I think.
10-1.
10-2.
10-2. Okay.
10-1 or 10-2. I think it was. When I left for my curry, was it about 10-1, 10-2? 10-2. So if I look at after the break, Boise and Melling have won 4, and Imran and Darren have won.
Looks like they started again. I reckon
that's a good break.
35-30.
2.
Karl and Chris.
So I'm back again with Shirley Ang now. That's the best break of the match probably so far, I reckon.
I've seen quite a good one. I think that one ran away a bit with him. I don't think he wanted it all the way here. Karl doesn't look happy with the shot. Thinking, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not big tone. I'm not to either.
I'm not either.
I like it out.
Not going to comment.
Lynette will be joining me again in a few minutes.
Oh, will she? She had her curry now, she? She's eating her curry, is she now?
She's joining me now, I think. Oh, she's walking away again.
No, she's walking away now. Oh no, she's gone to grab one of the few remaining chairs because it is a packed auditorium here tonight. You can't see the crowd because they're sat our side, unfortunately. We've got the cameras the other way around to what they were last week, and I would say it's a sellout. You sure?
Yeah. Started up curries. So you've been telling me you've got loads of text messages?
Yeah, no,
You're more important than I am?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. There's no doubt in that at all. No, I was saying earlier on when Tony was in commentary that quite pleased with the amount of people that have texted in. Thanks very much for the texts. It's great to know there's people out there watching it, and great to know that people actually enjoying it as well, I think.
What text about?
Oh, just about, the commentary generally, I think.
Okay.
Or lack of commentary.
Is this better now, Ange?
We're having problems with one of the microphones there, so I do apologise for a bit of a crackly sound. I think a bit of a loose connection, I think.
I like the hand signatures to the signals they give each other.
I know, my wife is abusing me.
In hand gestures. It's
Yeah,
not really.
not in a good way. That's a good shot.
Great shot. I don't think Melling expected it because he had to get up and think, oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he wants a curry.
Chalk. They're looking for chalk. You know what it is with pool players? They never have chalk. They always have to borrow it from somebody or steal it from me.
Well, I think whoever Darren and Imran were playing on one of the tables over there behind us earlier on, and Darren's left his chalk over there. I thought it's still on the table now.
Oh.
So all four players sharing one piece of chalk.
They've got two pieces now.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think Imran's got his own chalk all the time.
Those Imran and Darren aren't particularly cohesive at the moment, are they? Sitting opposite ends of the room. It's like they've had a bit of a tiff or something.
I think they're just trying to cool the nerves.
Yeah, refocus. They're a long way behind. They need to get back into this match. Actually worked out not too bad. He's got a straight pot on this 4-ball now. Karl doesn't have to do a lot with the cue ball. He can just stop it in the centre of the table.
There's a little angle. He just has to draw it back a little bit. Good shot.
Left Chris a decent shot on that 5-ball there. Chris playing the cue ball back out to centre so Karl can drop this 6 in the centre.
It's perfect. He just needs to stop it. Roll it through a little bit.
Again, he didn't really have to do a lot with it. He's going to just try and
9 into the side? Or he's going to 9 in top?
the corner. Yeah.
Top left, yeah.
Nearly a collision between the two of them there, as Chris was so desperate to knock this 10-ball in. That gives them a lead of 7 then, Sher. Which way do you...
What was the average of 5 minutes? I said go by 7 minutes, 6-7 minutes. Think of 70 racks. I didn't know about the 5 stars. That's a long,
that's
long
another
match.
good break again.
Can he do anything with the 1 ball though?
We'll have a look at the other camera angle. And I think it does pass the 4 and the 6 into this top left corner.
Yeah, but can he avoid the traffic on? Can he get to the 2 then easily?
I mean,
I probably
the cue ball might. I don't know if the cue ball might pass
Isn't it easy
down
to play
the,
a safety?
down the right hand side of the table as we're looking at it. The cue ball might come down the right hand side.
I'd play the 1 onto the 4. To 9.
Well, that's the only option now, unless he wants to play a safety. I mean, if they're going to play percentages here, I think they'd play the safety shot, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Two onto the 9 and the cue ball back up the table.
Yeah, it's a good call. There's plenty of traffic on the table that he could get the cue ball.
Yeah, hit it bottom rail, side rail, past the 7. Can't draw it out for the people. What?
It also helps that when you're describing something, you don't describe it with the microphone hand.
Really? I didn't notice that. Let's see what he does. 2 on to the 9. Side rail. Oh.
He got a bit unlucky there, hit the jaw.
I did say he wanted it past that 7 back up.
Yeah, he did.
So
No, it was a good call.
But now,
a little bit
same shot?
unfortunate.
Same shot now?
Yeah, but Darren will get it.
Hopefully. Well, I'm not by. Well, yeah. No comment. I just want to see an exciting match where it's really close. I want my 35-32 prediction to come out.
35-22, I predicted, I think, in favour of Karl and
Yes.
Imran. Karl and Imran. Karl and Chris.
Made new teams here. We decided to put Karl with.
Yeah, I've had enough of these two teams. We'll swap them now.
Can we do that? Yeah, let's do it. So. Oi, fall. What are you doing?
It's Imran's shot.
It's Karl's shot. What are you doing at the table?
He's got a touch unfortunate there.
Okay.
Was he trying to take that pot on? 2-9 combo into the corner.
I know. What are you trying? And she's complaining about her phone. It's not mine. I think she's imagining things.
You can keep your texts coming to 07842 600 912. I won't reply. Well, I might
Yeah, you
do.
will,
Some
through the
people-
mic.
I'll reply. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, I can reply through the mic, can I? No, whether they've been sending me text message before, I haven't had the microphone on me.
Fall into the top left corner, bottom left, whatever you want to call it. You're not just. Are you ignoring
Were
me?
you asking me a question? Sorry.
Useless.
What did you say?
Ben.
What did you say
I
about the
want the
left?
net back.
What did you say about the left?
Never mind. Just ignore me.
Stick it out.
Just keep on dreaming.
No problem.
He can't decide what he's doing, is he?
No, he's just so conscious of playing the exact right shot here. And he's not got it too much. Hit that 6 ball too full, I think. There. He's ended up sticking. The cue ball stuck to the 6 almost.
Can he kick it 4 onto the 10?
You're just calling random numbers now.
No, he can.
It's not the lottery.
He can kick. I don't know if he can see the angle to kick it to hit the 4 onto the 10.
Off which rail? Oh, off that side rail, yeah. No, I didn't see it. From where I'm looking here.
I think
he
he's
could get
looking
past
at
the
it
6.
though. What's he doing? Call something. What is he calling? What did he call?
I don't think he called anything, did he? That's
Oh,
a
he
good shot.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Again, this class is playing really, really fast.
He can
so
hit it though. It looks like he can hit it.
I think he can hit that. I
can
think he
hit
can pot
pot
it,
it.
actually, yeah.
Hans, can you hear what they're saying? It might be in there.
Can you hear what they're saying? No, we're just checking there to see if you can actually hear what the players were saying, because they've stood quite close to the main mic.
Knock it in then. I heard that. He said, knock it in then. Chris is going for that pot. With loads of bottom. And he pots it.
Yeah, good shot.
Ooh, 8 bot, 8 bot, 8 bot. Ooh. He can pot it. Sorry people, I just had to drink something. I've got the wonderful Annette back in my booth.
Hello, Shirley. Well, we've seen some real pots here, haven't we? This will be some finish if they can actually make a finish from here.
I don't think this is gonna...
No, there hasn't been an easy pot here at all. But that's a good safety shot by Karl.
Good shot. I do want my lighter back with low. That's the kick, you have to go for it, don't you?
Yeah, he's just got to try and pot this. Kick out and pot this 8 ball. It's going to be hard to get on the 9 ball though.
Because of the slide on the rails, it's really difficult to judge it. Because like Boy said earlier, that the rails are really soft and they slide as mad.
It's really sliding, yeah. And like we said before, it is a new cloth that's on there. It's said 9.
So it's so difficult to judge. Even on a normal table, you just know where to hit it as a normal table. Because it's a brand new table and it's very slidey cloth and soft rails. It's a lot more difficult. Imran's just doing what Darren says. He's still not sure about it.
I think neither Darren or Imran look very comfortable out there, do they? Whereas Chris and Karl are very relaxed. I mean, they are very laid back anyway, but...
It's like Darren normally when he plays, he has a little bit of a joke around with the audience if he's relaxed. He'll have a comment and make jokes and
that's bad luck.
Still not easy though, from getting from the 8 to the 9. Like it's not totally straight, but it's not easy to, you can't force it in.
No, it's too straight really. It's going to be really hard to get on the 9 here.
You have to go,
I've no...
What do you think he's going to try to do? Roll it through? That would be totally mad. He's leaving for the bank.
I think if I were taking the shot,
I'd
try and pot the 8 down the rail and top through so I can actually chip the 9 down the rail in the bottom right hand corner pocket. I think if you just top it with some right-hand side, but who knows what Chris Melling will do.
Yeah, but the thing is, would you dare to play it hard here though, with this pocket? Because this pocket's been spitting a lot of balls out.
I just always fancy Chris Melling to go for the part, that's the thing.
Yeah, I don't doubt that he's going to go for the pot. What position is he going to play for?
Yeah, it's not really much angle there, which is what they keep getting up and sort of debating about.
I just think just play it.
Oh, and now Darren's had a look. He's had a little peek.
Imran's been looking all the way through, in between Melling's arm and his body. See, this is when you play hard, that's the chance. That's the chance. That's what you get. Because he had to force it. He tried it. So, but would you try it that hard? Because it will just jaw. Everyone's nervous for this shot. It's not. All around the table, that's what they're looking at. Rolling it through. Oh.
Yeah, which does make the pot a bit harder, doesn't it?
Look the right hand side. I missed it. Again, hard shot.
I mean, it's not a hard pot, but they've made it hard by the
trying to get the position onto the 9.
Karl's just getting back up again. Make sure he's hitting this right.
Clip it in to the side, 10 in the other side.
And now Karl's got an easy 10 ball to take the score, 16-8, in boys and Melling's favour.
Melling's breaking. Dead centre. Oh. One ball went in, but he doesn't have a. He has a shot on the 2, but he can't pot it. One ball went to the side pocket of the break. We're gonna try to. What's he gonna do? Cross bank it? Just play safe. No, he's cross banking it because Melling's already sitting. He's playing it safe because Melling's already sitting down. I think that was too soft.
Yeah, he wanted it to come further up the table, too high behind the 7 ball and the 5 ball. And he's left Imran an easy bank now.
Do you think he'll go for the bank or try to play it safe? Because Darren is still sitting down. Trying to cross bank it back into the middle.
Possibly. I mean, he can actually play snooker, but it's whether at this stage of the match that he's going to attack.
Safe. Not good enough. So this is an even easier safety. All they have to do is get the cue ball back in the area where they are now with the cue ball. Two ball down table. Are they calling the 2?
They're calling the 2 just on the off chance that they do actually sink the 2 in the top right hand pocket.
Where the 10 ball is.
But they're gonna actually leave the white so they can still get the 3 ball
if they
just
pot
in
it.
case, yeah. it's always a sensible option, isn't it, to call the pocket if the ball's going anywhere that direction.
Everyone's listening along again.
And Daz is in his own little world, isn't he? Daz likes to psych himself up when he's playing a match.
Well, there's no point just psyching himself up. They have to psych each other up.
Yeah, I think it looks like they're playing it's like individuals rather than a team, whereas Chris and Karl are having a bit of banter really, and even debating it.
Exactly. They
have had differences of opinion, as they've said in the break. They certainly have different opinion in what shots they should play.
Should have called the 10 ball.
Well, yeah. Benefit of hindsight, really. So the 10 ball is respotted. And unfortunately, they have left the 2 ball for Daz to chip down the rail.
I think he has to get position on the 3, though. He probably had to stun it, but not too far that he can just clip the 3 into the side. What do you think? Between the 10 and the 7? 10, 7?
There's an option between the 6 and the 5.
I think because he has to hit it with a little bit of pace, he just has to make sure that he avoids getting stuck behind that 7.
Yeah.
Stun it. Oh, he's gone for the roll all the way. Oh. 5 ball.
Well, and that was the danger playing that shot. Because there was a 6, 5 and 7 ball to negotiate.
Oh.
They've both got their hands on the hips here in unison. Team Appleton and Imran.
I'm thinking, what are we going to do?
What did they say? Answers on a postcard. And there is a problem with the 3 ball really, because if you do kick out and hit the 3, there's a chance that the white could scratch really in the middle because it's so close to the pocket. And he's certainly looking quite twitchy here, isn't he? He's getting up and down off the sharp.
That's good, because with the 3 ball getting stuck to the 8 ball, you can't pot the 8 ball, I think, from here.
Yeah,
you
it
can't
was a
pot
good
the 3
shot.
ball.
And Karl's actually applauded that shot, really. I think that's the best result they could have hoped from where he was.
I think the only thing he can do is try to kick it. Let me see. Because can he hit it straight? Can he pass that 4 and just hit it?
It looks like he can, surely.
The 8 ball is going to go against the rail.
It's amazing how the game can actually change like that, isn't it? I mean, when Imran was taking the shot, he looked in quite serious trouble there.
At least they're discussing things, really. You can hear them vocally. Imran and Darren are a bit too quiet. They're not even discussing anything Chris and Karl, even if they're not at the table, they're still discussing options.
Yeah.
For the next shots in case something happens. Darren and Imran are really quiet and they're just staring in front of him. Well, and Darren's staring at the floor.
One thing is for sure with Darren Appleton, he doesn't like to lose, so he's not enjoying this at all.
What player doesn't like to lose? I think Andy came with a suggestion for the smooth move. Hands on the hips, they could do the time warp, lol. So I've got nothing to say to that. You can suggest it to them.
Karl spent more time on this shot than he does with his hair, doing his hair, and he spends ages on that. Come on, any chance?
That's been a while since I've heard that. Since I moved down south, I've not heard that for a while. Until Rax Mohammed Hassan called me and says, "How you doing, pal?" And I was like, "Who's this? What are you doing? Why are you talking to me like that?" Okay. He's gonna I think he's gonna kick. And it's not too bad. They couldn't do much, could they?
No, obviously Karl there was hoping that the 8 ball was going to snook him on the 3 ball.
I don't think it's is it potable? I'd probably play a soft snooker. What's he doing? He's gone for the bank. Did he call it? Just need to draw it back for the 5 side, or is try? What is he doing? Oh, so apparently us girls are not good enough. We're
too serious, Shirley.
We're too serious because we talk about pool instead of the other stuff they talk about. Don't know what they were talking about, but fine, Simon. If you want that, pay for it.
And Imran pots the 10 ball to take the score to 16 now.